happy gardeners. Welcome to How to Make Sloe Gin Part 3. It's been a year, I know I haven't been well. We got Shaky on camera. Say hello, Shaky.
Hiya.
And so what we are going to need are some sloes. Now, I've already done a couple of videos. I will put links below, and these videos show you how to identify your sloe bush and how to harvest your sloes. Well, I did that last year. Everything went wrong, and here we are again. Just a quick recap on it. I've got a bit of a sloe branch here. Shaky, if you can spin in. You notice that, watch the other video as well, but just to recap, you notice that the leaves come out alternately rather than opposite each other. And the leaves themselves, it's got a sort of, you know, you got on the twigs, you've got this sort of purpley tinge. The sloes as well, obviously they're very, very identifiable if you see them on the bush. And the leaves themselves, you'll notice that they're widest more than halfway down the leaf from the stalk, you know, and about that size. They can be a bit smaller, they can be a bit bigger. This is how nature works. So once we got our sloes, we also need some gin. So we've got some gin and we've got some sugar, and what we've got is we've got about half the weight of sugar than the amount of sloes that we're going to be using. We also need a couple of bottles. I've cleaned these out. You want nice clean bottles. We need a pair of glasses. We need a little pokey thing. Because we're going to have to poke the sloes. There is another way of doing it. You don't have to poke the sloes, but the first thing we have to do is we have to check the gin. Check it's all right. So here we go. Let's have a little check of the gin. Shaky, you're not having a gin?
Not today.
You're all right?
All good.
I'll just see what it's like. Oh, here we go. That's nice gin. That is really nice gin. Actually, I'm going to have a little bit of a large one. That's absolutely delicious. I haven't had any gin in ages, so we're going to be using them in there. Oh, I can feel that. Cool.
Stop drinking the props.
No, I know. Stop drinking the props. I know. Right then. You get your... It's water. It's water. Your face. That was worth it, just your face. No, I've got the gin in here. No, that was water. Anyway, here's our gin. I've actually poured it into a bottle, into a vodka bottle to trick Shaky here. Did you think that was real gin then?
I did.
You did? You were impressed. Anyway, I've poured it into a bottle. You can use vodka. If you don't like gin, you can use vodka for this same thing. So, we got our sloes. Now, we need to pierce the outsides of our sloes. These sloes, I've already given them a bit of a wash in a colander, and I've pat dried them with a towel. Now, Shaky, if you can spin in here. We want to harvest our sloes, ideally after the first frosts. So, sort of in autumn, late autumn, early autumn, in the UK, or wherever you are. The frosts will take away the, if you put your camera on me a minute. That is really astringent. It's like licking deodorant when you were a child. Or was that just me?
Just you.
And after the first frost, this will sweeten up a bit, or will improve the flavour. And so there we go. I've picked these before the first frost, but what you can do is you can bung them in the freezer. And also, bunging them in the freezer will help to split the skins, so that you can, so that the flavour will, impart into the gin itself. But if you're not putting them in the freezer, or you haven't got freezing facilities, you do this. I'm just using a bent out paper clip here, and you just give each one a little prick, and then you pop it in the bottle. Now I'm going to do a few of these, and with the magic of video editing, we're going to speed it up. So here we go. Right, so we've got a few in there now. Some people say to do a layer of sloes and then a layer of sugar and a layer of sloes and a layer of sugar, and then you pour your stuff over the top. I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to put in a bit of sugar now anyway. So we pop our funnel in the top, we get our sugar, just using normal caster sugar. You can experiment here. You can bung a cinnamon stick in there. You can put a vanilla pod in there. You can do all sorts of things to make it a little bit more Christmassy. Like, people associate sloe gin with Christmas, don't they, Shaky? Would you have thought
Yeah,
or not?
definitely,
Yeah, it's a bit of a slow gin thing. And so you can make this on bonfire night. I know people that make their Christmas puddings on bonfire night. For people that don't like fireworks. For American or Australian people watching this, bonfire night in the UK is a festival where we make a model of a man and then we throw him on a fire and watch him burn as we laugh and clap with our children and let fireworks off. It's all a bit weird. It's to do with the blowing up of, or the attempted blowing up of the House of Parliament. But yeah, we do burn someone on a fire and watch it burn, and you sort of think, have I gone on a bit too much about that, Shaky? Anyway, tradition, isn't it a wonderful thing? What we do is we get a little bit of our sugar. So yeah, if you don't like your fireworks, you can make your sloe gin on bonfire night, and it takes a couple of months for it to be okay, so it should be all right for the new year or around sort of Christmas time. There we go, a little bit of sugar on that, and like I said, I'm going to be doing about half the weight of sugar than I am of fruit that I'm putting in here. Anyway, I'll get on to a bit more of putting these in, and we will now go very fast again. Okay. Got sticky fingers. I think that's enough. And this is not an exact science. You can mess about with how much sugar you put in, how much sloes you put in. It really is up to you. And then we add our vodka or our gin. There we go. So chuck that in like that. Fill him up to the top. Oh, I've got to be careful with this funnel because it might overflow. That'd be nice. Everyone will come home and say, what have you been up to? It smells like a ginnery. Is that what it's called? A ginnery? No, distillery.
Distillery.
Yeah, distillery. A ginnery. Okay, there we go. So fill them up with your vodka or your gin, and then take out your funnel, seal up the lid, and we're going to leave that, give it a bit of a shake, turn it over a few times. I'm going to leave that in a dark place for several months, and it will start going red. You give it a bit of a twist every week or so. After a couple of months, that should be ready to go, and we'll do another little video where you shall watch me enjoy drinking it. It's been Robbie Phoenix with Shaky on camera, just showing you how to get your sloe gin ready for Christmas. Thank you for watching.